checking this time. My microphone is working. Damn, bro, we're already like 5 minutes to the recording. I'm already fucking up with
Already fucking up, Chad.
Here's the funny thing about all this is I am not gonna purchase, or I don't think I'm gonna purchase any.
Editing so
But
forth.
well, I was gonna talk about the bundles in the game.
Oh,
Yeah,
the gobblegums look pretty good.
yeah, but we can earn those.
Yeah, you can earn those. I think it's pretty cool that you could buy them instead of like testing your luck like in BO3.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry.
but I get it. I like the grind. Earning them.
Yeah.
Through the game. It feels nice.
What's the first like? You know what we should talk about first?
Hmm.
Uh, the the meltdowns of a lot of TikTokers.
Oh yeah.
Talk about that first.
We can talk about that. Yeah.
And bro, that's kind of funny. Like, I get it; it is your quote unquote income, but at the same time, my boy, if you actually let's just talk about how funny it is. There's so many reactions, bro, that I've seen, and like personally for me, there's an easy solution to help them, and that's like posting their content on other places because like it's not that hard.
Yeah.
I get it. You're not gonna get the retention, or you may not get like the same things, but at the same time, like you gotta start again somewhere.
Yeah, somewhere else. I mean, that's what happened with like Vine. People who used Vine
Yeah,
when Vine got shut down, Vine stars, as how they were known back in the day, they they branched out. They fucking adapted to other things, like YouTube. Some people went to Instagram, and then later on, some people went to TikTok, right?
yeah,
And that's a smart thing, I guess, to do because if you don't reach out to other things that might have some potential to, I guess, your not just your community of fans that you might have, but just in yourself, your income.
yeah,
You could earn money from other platforms, not just TikTok, bro. I think it's stupid that people are going to another app from that TikTok made
yeah,
than going on Instagram. I'm probably not too knowledgeable of it, but it just seems so dumb to me because you could go on this app and still be posting the same shit.
yeah,
Like me and you, Bruce, we had that conversation, right?
yeah,
About the like, if you're a gym influencer and you used to post on TikTok, you can switch over to Instagram. If you post like funny random moments, like IRL moments, or you post like, I don't know, like top 5 facts, just for fun, you can go on YouTube Shorts and do that. Like I don't get the deal with people like crying over the thing with TikTok like dying. Like you can do other things.
yeah.
I don't know what you think, bro.
Yeah, I mean, like they really, in reality, they just need to branch out again. Like they just need to,
Mm.
they could just find a brand new audience and maybe have something more sustainable than TikTok. I
Mhm.
mean, let's face it. I mean, there's plenty of apps that they could go to and definitely, have a whole, different fan base there. I mean, let's face it, bro. I'm pretty sure some of their followers definitely follow all their social medias, or at least
Yeah.
some of the major ones. So I would just announce that, like, hey, I'm going to be moving to start posting content here and here. If you want to continue to, support me, post, boom. And also
Yeah.
the very big thing that I think should be talked about is that they some of them were just doing it for the money and not
Oh yeah, for
for the
sure. Yeah.
love of the game.
Yeah.
There's a
They,
difference
like
between those two.
mhm. There's a
Major
big
difference.
difference. Yeah.
Because yes, it's cool
Sorry
that
about
you're
that.
getting money,
Yeah,
but
I mean,
at the same
like,
time,
mhm.
it's better if you enjoy it because you love to do it, or you do it because yeah, well, yeah, practically, yeah, you love it. You have
Yeah, I mean,
fun with it.
There's a lot of people like that. Yeah, they don't do
Exactly.
it for the love of the shit they put out. They do it for the money aspect and the fans they can get from that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, like it's so
eh,
dumb. Like if you really loved it, if you really enjoy doing it, then you will definitely just do it for the love of the game. Like it's just plain and simple. Because if you love it, like I said again, for and that's the big thing, love of the game, then you'll be fine. Sure, it may take a bit for you to like just get back to that same income, right? But
mm,
you could, I mean, you can find something else to try to help sustain it. Stream, you know.
mm.
Obviously, if you want to get donations, Twitch would be the big one.
Yeah, I mean that's also a thing too. Like you can stream, you're like do that, and it's funny because Queso said that if you're trying to do YouTube or you're trying to do streaming, don't even bother. Like it's saying like we don't want you here, bro. Like, can you imagine like shorts or like reels in Twitch or Kick, bro? That looked terrible, bro.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, they do have it just in the form of stream highlights. So
Yeah, it would look terrible if they did that, but I don't think so.
yeah, but like I said, like if their audience is actually like they love them because of their personality or whatnot, they actually bring something
Yeah.
to the table, then they'll support it.
Mhm.
I feel like that's a good idea to just have.
Yeah.
That's crazy to me though. Like it's like, bro, I get it. It is one of your main sources, but like I don't know. I'm kind of surprised some of them, didn't decide to like, maybe start the channel while they were blowing up, or start a like an Instagram page, or you know, uh, oh yeah, practically like an Instagram or a YouTube page, or even the Twitch streaming or Kick or Rumble. You know,
Mhm.
like why didn't they branch out to be like, oh yeah, like I'll be streaming here, but guess what? I'll also be streaming over here if you want to continue to support me.
I guess some are not like some probably don't like that type of stuff. Could be. Some people just could be that they are more comfortable with how they were doing their, main content wise.
Yeah,
They're probably more comfortable with how the way that the app was going for them. Like they understood it and they didn't feel like, going out and using other, you know, other apps and uh like YouTube and Twitch and all that. I guess some people just felt like they just wanted to primarily just use TikTok and that's it. Which I don't know. For me, I'm not that type of person. There's a lot of people like that, but
yeah,
I know not us, not us. Me and you were like we have TikTok, we have Instagram, we have YouTube. You know, I have Kick, and you stream on YouTube.
yeah.
Shit.
Damn, that dude jumped.
Oh, dude, that's all.
Oh, double points. That's what we need.
And it's exactly what we need.
I ain't gonna lie. I guess they're gonna, kind of branch it off. I was thinking about, because this is completely off topic to what we're talking about right now. I was thinking of actually trying to actually get a nuke.
Uh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
Were you close or?
Well, hold on. I haven't even started yet.
Mhm.
Like no joke, bro. Yesterday I'm like, like just after all the whole debacle of like my failed recording, right? I was like, what can I do? And I'm like, it'd be a fun series, like I would say like a road to glory, but I'd say like something similar to that type where I'm just trying to get a nuke. Like maybe I'll play for a couple hours or stream for a couple hours, trying to get my first nuke.
Yeah.
It'd be funny to imagine my first go, bro. Just, oh shit, my bad. My first go, I actually get like, oh, this is the end of the series. Damn, I didn't expect this.
I
Fucking
don't know, but there you go.
imagine that. That'd be kind of funny. This first go around.
That'd
Oh, I
be
actually
fun.
got it. Nah, but like,
Well,
I did look up a video of how somebody does it. right? And well, obviously they're like, well, use a gun you're comfortable with, or use a meta weapon. Oh, look
Ooh,
what I
okay.
got! I got the
Oh, the jet gun. Nice.
stunt on these hoes. Oh damn,
Yeah.
I did that wrong. How do I suck? Wait, how do I suck? How does this gun work? I forgot. I need to leave it alone for a bit. Okay. But what I was saying, but yeah, I was thinking of doing like a little series. Oh shit, I did it wrong again. Thinking of doing a series where I just try to get a nuke. Because like, out of all my years of playing COD, I have never gotten a nuke.
Damn.
The,
Not BO2.
no, bro,
Not
ever since I
Ghost.
started playing COD,
None.
I've never gotten a nuke.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Damn.
Now,
Okay.
obviously, I could probably say like,
Were you close to one? Like,
in terms of like, I guess like the nuclear. Okay, well, obviously for the nuke score streak, yeah, I never got to it. But like, I think at one time, I think back in BO2, I think I got like 20. Okay, I was close. I was like, fuck. What medal was it? I think I was like at 20 something, I think. But I never got like I never got that high. Like I got to like the nuclear, never got that nuclear medal, or I never got that 25 kill streak.
yeah.
So, yeah. Which is kind of like, I don't think it's bizarre, but I think it's insane that like I have not gotten to that point where I actually got like a nuke in any capacity.
Yeah. That's interesting because I have like I've been close. I remember in Ghost, like it was, and this is a while back. Like this is oof, Chad. This is like back in the day. I remember I was close to it. I was like at 20 kills, and then but I never got it. But and then Advanced Warfare, I didn't really like try, so that one didn't really count. In BO3, I was very close. That game, I played a shit ton of multiplayer, right? And the closest to I was to getting a nuke in that game was to, if I remember correctly, it was different. It was like 30 kills, so I was close to like 27 or 28. So I was like very close, bro. And mind you, the movement back in the day was different than how the current Call of Duties are. The movement that Call of Duty was back in the day wasn't as I guess I wouldn't say easy. I'd say it was more you just had to just move around a lot cuz like in BO6 I'd be moving, bro,
Yeah.
and then I just get kills easily, like fast as fuck, and I'm not even trying, dude. When I play an older Call of Duty, I have to try, bro. I don't
Yeah.
know why. It's just I guess something that's I don't know. I don't know. I don't know why I have to try. It's just I guess I'm just ass in the older ones. Or I'm ass in general, but I don't know why in the new one I'm pretty good. But the one Call of Duty I did get a nuke was Call of Duty Black Ops 4. Can you
Oh,
believe that, bro?
the
Can you
fuck?
believe that? The game that everyone hated.
Yeah,
Like
that's really insane.
that yeah, like that game was pretty bad, but aside from that yeah, I mean I uploaded a video on my YouTube channel like Call of Duty Black Ops 4 nuclear like video or something like that.
Yeah.
And at the very end you can see that I got the medal like nuke. And it was like yeah, it was the first time I got a nuke. It was in that game.
Yeah.
And at that time I was like so excited because I'm like, "Oh my god, I got a nuke. I got a nuke finally after so long." And it sucks that it had to be that game, right?
Yeah.
But you know, I got a nuke, so it's something. You know, I got something right. But yeah, for me it was BO4, but I wish it was like another game like BO3. I guess like around that time when BO4 was around, I was in high school and like I was more like I guess older, so I was like more like prepared. I guess I could say. I guess I was just more better. I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. But I mean, if you try Bruce for this game, that I think you'd get it, man. I think you can get
Mr. Point 4 KD.
it. I mean, if you try, yeah, I think you can get it. Oh, fuck. No, but aside from like getting nukes, right?
Yeah.
What's your highest round on like zombies, whichever game it was,
Not
game
that
it is?
not that high, but
No?
nah. Like, even though I'm better, or I think I'm better in terms of like solo,
Mm-hmm.
I think that, yeah, I'm still not as good. Like,
Really?
bro, I haven't, okay, personally, I have not gone past like like, I think the 50s. I don't think I've passed.
Round 50 maybe?
Yeah, not even around 50. Like I said, I
Oh, yeah, yeah.
it's a bit of, or at least for me, maybe it's not that it's tough, but like
Mm-hmm.
sometimes I just make those so stupid mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it, like that one.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
just make like the dumb mistakes ever, and you know, I just kind of think
So,
about it, and I'm like, I
mhm.
could, like, I don't know. I also think, like, I think I maybe panic maybe a little bit too much when it comes to like the high rounds, just because, like, you know, it's so close to or the skill cap is like higher, obviously, because you're trying to kill like zombies that are more difficult.
Yeah, they're more stronger. They're
Yeah, and then
more,
sometimes you kind of
yeah,
forget, because like, I ain't gonna lie, bro,
like
every
aggro.
time I shoot at the guns, you do realize you have like a specialist thing, right?
Yeah.
Doesn't use it, kills me. No, no, but no, but like, I
This is
kind of think
kind of
about
shit
it.
though, to be honest. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
But yeah, I think because I always aim for the head regardless.
Mm-hmm.
Even though that does help, I kind of forget sometimes. I'm like, oh, you know what, maybe I should just, you know, let myself just kind of go with the flow and not just try to overdo something or force something in the game.
Mm-hmm.
So
I, I mean, like, would you say like back then, like you were more better, or
no,
like
definitely
now?
not, bro. I was barely learning back in the day, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I had barely understood the concept of like training zombies, like, dead ass. The what you call it? Uh, we're gonna, well, I gotta mention two names here, but obviously for legal reasons I will not. So I'll call them Joe and Philip. So Joe and Philip, they both taught me how to what you call it, how to train zombies, right? In the
Yeah.
Kino der Toten. And I
And this
kind
was
of,
when back?
oh, like years ago, like when I was in middle school, I think. No, maybe
Okay.
middle school, maybe early high school,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
right? Because like I
So this was
was,
when like they introduced you to zombies
yeah, like I had played zombies a little bit, but not like, no joke, my
to the
favorite,
extent now. Yeah.
my favorite map, or the only map I played, it was the only one I had, was
Uh-huh.
like with the transit maps, and I would just go on town and just play that all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Because, no joke, my brother and I, we only bought the base game, so we never bought any like DLC for Black Ops
Yeah,
2.
yeah.
Right, obviously I said Black Ops 1, I kind of accidentally stole that from my cousin, but you know. But no, like, we played Black Ops 1, uh and that was kind of fun for a bit, but like, they actually taught me in BO3, or no, I don't know, No, yeah, it was a BO1. They taught me BO1 because we were just like,
Hmm.
they're like, oh yeah, we'll just show you kind of the gist of like how you should train zombies and whatnot. And then they even gave me like a glitch spot to stay at
Yeah.
just because they knew I was like kind of
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah. That's kind of yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah. I mean.
eventually, I just kind of, like I said, I played a lot of town, but I didn't really get that high. I think at some point I may have gotten to like the 30s, but then I was like, oh shit, then I got down, and that did not work
Mhm.
out. And then I kind of just started playing my own whatnot
Mhm.
because they had, I'm not sure if they went to X. No, they didn't go to Xbox. They were on PlayStation, and then that's when I finally was like able to get a mic and everything. And then I kind of
Yeah.
played
Yeah.
casually.
Mhm.
Cause like I think during that time period, I was kind of having my teeth synced into like the
Um.
Madden, and then there's some sports
Mhm.
ones, Infamous, and well, obviously COD, or
Yeah. Yeah.
whatever was going on with COD at that point.
Mhm.
But yeah, they taught me the roots. Like I said, I always have fun enjoying play zombies, but I don't think I currently have this like the skill gap to actually reach that like high threshold
Very
of
high. Yeah. Yeah.
oh yeah, I could make it around 50, or damn bro, I could definitely make past 60 or 70. Or like if I were to make around 100 run, bro, I wouldn't even know what to do myself or how I would get to that point.
Mhm.
Like I know there's like ways people do it, but in my head I'm like,
Yeah.
damn, how the fuck you accomplish all that? Yeah, I'm barely
Yeah.
scratching the surface with like
It's.
mid high rounds, and then I look at like other players, I'm like, shit, y'all doing all this? Like,
Mhm. It's very time consuming, that process.
yeah,
Yeah. It's like yeah, you have to have a lot of time to be doing that stuff.
yeah. And I mean, the
Mm.
other thing too is that what was the thing too? I think I kind of just enjoy. I just have an enjoyment. I don't really go for the high difficulty gap, although that is kind of a lie when it comes to like single player games.
Mhm.
Then I rage a lot.
Yeah. I mean, uh, I guess from like what would you say their name were? John and
Joe and Philip.
oh, Joe and Philip, like they like to the extent like they showed you even in BO3 and
Yeah.
afterwards they're like, oh, this guy kind of knows already. Like we're gonna do the Easter egg. How did you like feel about that, bro? About doing the Easter egg at first,
Oh
the
yeah,
first
I was
time?
definitely nervous, and I was really shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, because Joe and Philip, they both kind of, well, obviously they carried me. There's no way around it. They carried me on that one. But there's times where they would actually do the clutch up and whatnot.
Mhm.
Like, um, they were actually surprised that I was actually able to clutch up, and that's because by
Yeah.
that point I had been already playing like a lot of like zombies by myself,
Mhm. Mhm.
so I kind of had like a good idea of what I should do.
Mhm.
So,
Damn,
but
that's not. Yeah.
however, we never completed an Easter egg together.
Oh.
hmm That was the one thing, and it's all because Shadow's View did require 4 people. But at the same
Hmm.
time, we did
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
get to the step where it would kind of end for people that didn't have like a fourth per se.
Mhm. Damn. Mm.
So we were close, but we never got
Never
to that
got to
point.
the to the cutscene and all that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I for me, from my experience of like learning how to play zombies was kind of really just solo playing. I remember I was watching a lot of videos covering covering COD zombies, and around that time, keep in mind, it was like during 2015, 2016, the prime time, as they like to say, that BO3 zombies was the greatest zombies of all time. That's what people like to say. Some of them, not a lot of them, but a lot of people do agree that the zombies was really good. And around that time, I wasn't really like playing with a lot of friends. I was just kind of like solo playing. So most of like my knowledge of like playing zombies was just watching videos or just getting in a public match or just sometimes just yeah by myself just playing solo match like Shadows of Evil or the Giant. I mean, I really
Oh
remembered
yeah.
when the Giant was, oh man, everybody was hyping the fuck out of the Giant because, well, the old crew came back, the premise. I mean, that was, yeah, I mean, it was really cool to play that map for the first time. I remember I was so fucking excited to play the Giant. And I was again, I was part of that era. I was really, really happy that I was part of that and really like just happy to be around that time and especially learn there because back then I didn't really know because I was scared. I'm gonna be
Yeah.
honest. Back in the day, like BO1 and BO2 zombies scared the shit out of me. It was so scary. It had this element of like showing like fear to the player to me. It was for some reason I just was scared to play that game mode. I remember when I played the Black Ops 1 campaign when I finished it and I spawned in the on the 5 map. I was
Mhm.
so fucking scared, dude. I was like, I don't know what's going on. Why do I hear screams and growls and I see these fucking dudes coming up to me and try to attack me? Like I was scared, bro. And I
Yeah.
was very young at that time. And I didn't know what I was doing, so I never got to play that mode back in the day. But for BO2, I eventually just said, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna just try it for Origins because I did play Origins online, and
Yeah.
I did, and at first I was scared, but I was like at the same time just like I'm just let me just try to play it, try to enjoy it, and yeah, eventually I did play it, but then I stopped playing it because I was more oriented to multiplayer. I was more focused in playing multiplayer. I think you probably were too, Bruce, or
What?
you were were you like more like multiplayer wise back in the day, or
When I first started, yeah, definitely, 100%.
yeah, I think a lot of people start off that way.
Yeah, because like, well,
Yeah.
I'm not sure if this was like evident to like how skilled I guess those I was playing with.
Hmm.
But uh, some of the people that I were playing with, because that it did include John, or sorry, Joe.
Yeah.
That did include Joe and a couple other people from my school, right?
Hmm.
Uh, well, there was at one point where we were playing domination, and this is for Black Ops 2, by the way. And we
Yeah.
had earned a trophy where like what should we call it? Where we were able to hold the objective for like 5 minutes, and
Hmm.
or sorry, all of the objectives for domination for 5 minutes. And like there was a calling card for that too. Like, and you know what's the
Oh.
crazy thing though?
Yeah. Yeah.
I reset my stats because I was like, you know what? I just want to restart and just
That's
have the
the
calling
worst
card.
thing.
I wanted the calling card low key, and I was like, oh yeah, don't worry, we'll get
Yeah.
it. Yeah, well, obviously my dumb
Yeah.
head was like, oh
Uh,
yeah, nah, I will get rid. Like I'll get it
yeah.
back. Nope.
I had. Yeah, bro. I had something like that happen to me. I reset and I was like, fuck. Why would I do that? Yeah, I've had that sort of
Yeah,
situation
because
happen
it's
to
not
me
like,
before.
well, because obviously for us, like it's not really anymore like, oh, you just repeat all that success again unless we were actually like really good, like semi-pro type of good.
Hmm. I mean, yeah, I mean, well, I wasn't good in multiplayer back in the day. I wasn't like, even though I tried to, but I wasn't like, a Call of Duty League player, I
Yeah.
wasn't a pro. I wouldn't say that, but I wanted to ask you again on the multiplayer subject. Um, how was it like? Because I wasn't too much around for BO2.
Uh,
Was it really like that of the golden age of multiplayer in Call of Duty? Was it really like that good?
yeah, it
Or
was.
yeah.
Just because
Mhm.
every gun in that game was viable. Like, no joke, you could literally any weapon that you had was actually good enough to be useful. And I'm talking about like from the ARs to the ARs to the SMGs to the what you call it, ARs to the SMGs to the man, I wish I knew the whole list, right? And I probably could look up a list real quick. So like the assault rifles, the light machine guns, shotguns, sniper rifles, there's special weapons, obviously the pistols, launchers, and some specials. Like, they were really good. Like, each category had like an iconic gun, each one.
Yeah.
And like, here's the thing, not everybody's was always the same, because like you could say for like the ARs in Black Ops 2, you get different answers, because you could get something like the AN-94, or you'll get like the Scar H, or the M27, or the SWAT,
27,
right?
27. That's why.
Yeah, but then you go to like the shotguns, right? And you still got epic weapons like the Remington, the S12, the KSG, the M1216. You go to the LMGs, you have the MK48, the LSAT, the hammer. Like, and then
it's like all the weapons from BO2 were so good, man.
yeah, I'm telling you. And then like also snipers, each one was good by itself. I mean, the SVU, the DSR, the ballista. I mean, the XPR 50, I guess you could say, is like not really that iconic. Oh wow, I just got the thunder gun again. I'll be dead as I did get it.
Oh, the jet gun?
Yeah. Oh, that one. Yeah. No.
Nice. Yeah, I mean,
and like I said, I could go again to like the specials, which was like the assault shield, right? Which a lot of people used it, especially for videos. Then you go to like the SMGs, the MP7, PDW, the Vector, the MSMC, the Chicom, Scorpion. Like, and then like going over to the pistols, bro. Like, my favorite pistol there was like the 5.7. There's also the TAC 45, the B23R, which is like a 3-burst pistol, and then you also got like the Executioner, the Cap 40. What else? What else do we have? Launchers. I mean, the launchers, I kind of depends, like, because obviously for the launchers you could be just like a pure like aerial takedown guy, or you could definitely just be a dude that just wreaks havoc with like the Swarm or the RPG, right? And then obviously the other special, which was the crossbow and the ballistic knife.
Yeah, the ballistic knife.
I'm telling you, man, like,
no.
For the Black Ops 2 era, like, there was a lot of weapons that like anyone could make a tier list, and like it could be somewhat debatable on like they could agree or disagree, but they could at least respect the fact that they chose like said weapon. Now, obviously, if you said XRP 50, then I'm gonna look at you a certain way, because I'm like, why would you choose that sniper out of, you know, the whole selection, right? But yeah, majority of the guns, I could definitely see people could make like an argument about it, and I'd be totally okay with, just because like all the guns were that iconic, and obviously I think there was a good balance there as well. And then obviously the maps were just incredible as well. Each one had its own like unique style, and yet it all worked for me, at least. Like, I know for a fact that a lot of the maps, like a lot of the multiplayer maps, were like still memorable, even if they were not like so popular. So obviously you have Nuketown 2035, which has become quite a favorite, right? You got Hijacked, Slums, Raid, which got remade, Standoff got remade, I think, in Black Ops 4 or Cold War. What other ones? Yemen was another one, which was pretty popular. You had like some of the DLC maps like Cargo, Overflow, Plaza, which was another interesting one. Like, I was able to play some of those DLC maps, because like obviously for me, I never bought some of the DLC because I did not have that type of money, or I wasn't, you know, I couldn't really afford it. Obviously, because I was like, how old was I? Like 12, I think, around that time. And like, I think for my brother and I, we were just like, oh, as long as like we got a game, you know, I think we're fine. But there was a lot of good maps in there that, like, you know, worked.
Damn, yeah, no, I mean, like you mentioned, bro, the weapons, I mean, they were just the best. And the maps, I remember Raid. Oh, that was such a good map, bro. And Nuketown 2025 became like the most popular one, like for BO2, especially now this year.
Yeah.
Like they made that map a lot. Yeah, I mean, like the multiplayer was so good. And I wanted to ask, you know, because you definitely did go on the search and destroy lobbies a lot, right?
Quite a few times, yeah.
Yeah. It was. Would you say that was like what made BO2 like really good? Was the just the interaction with other people, like YouTubers, like going in there and trolling. I mean, uh, was it like awesome? Just like even to meet a YouTuber, if you did,
Yeah.
was it just like awesome just to interact with random people, just make jokes around there?
I ain't gonna lie, I actually, well, because I didn't really have a mic to really interact with them. I just kind of was like,
Mhm.
I guess, listening through, or I guess, what's the word I'm looking for?
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to say living through, but like that's the most accurate, like, yeah, well, practically like quote unquote living through it through my friends who did have a mic at the time,
Hmm.
you know. And I would hear them talk their shit, and obviously I would just kind of just be listening in, right? And I would
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
obviously I kind of had to be sidelined because obviously I can't talk. I didn't have a mic, but like I would kind of
Mhm.
listen to the interaction. I'm like, yo, but
Yeah. Yo,
uh,
what's this guy?
that what was it, like 20, or yeah, two, I think 12-year-old me
Well,
was
yeah.
not there yet where he could talk shit and back
Hmm.
it, or better yet, be
Yeah.
able to talk shit actually, because I was too
Yeah.
much of a, and dare I say, like, goody two shoes, but no, but that's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing really, but um
No.
no, like I kind of think about it too. Like I think as a person, you kind of have to like be embedded into it, you know, to kind of be able to talk shit and then back it up.
Mhm.
I ain't gonna
Yeah.
lie, like as of recent, right? Or I say that recent, like I'd say, yeah, Modern Warfare, right? Modern Warfare is like when I actually was able to like kind of talk shit and kind of back it. But
Hmm.
like I only talk shit when I was able to back it up, and then, well, obviously if the other people were talking shit, you know.
Hmm.
And I think a lot of that was just confidence. And obviously, it's kind of unexpected on my end when the, you know, when I was playing with like Joe and Philip. Oh fuck, I'm gonna die. You know, when I was playing with Joe and Philip,
Yeah, yeah.
they always found it crazy that, you know, I would actually, you know, clutch up, or I would actually be actually doing good. Like it's like it's like a unheard thing. It's like a once in a blue moon type of occurrence,
Hmm.
you know. But obviously, when I did my shit, I backed it up. I was like going all out. I'm like, yeah, can't do
Yeah,
shit,
yeah.
can't do shit, motherfucker. Like for example, like that game we played against those people where they told Ivan like, had you using like an Irish site? What a bitch, right? And obviously, I was able to back my shit up because, well, I was killing them.
Emerald,
Yeah, but on top of that too, I was also, you know, able to just, you know, back my shit up.
yeah. Hmm. Yeah, cause yeah, when I was young too, I was scared to talk to people or like
Yeah.
interact, even though like I would hear like people speak. I was still scared to just interact with anyone because like you'd get roasted if you were a kid and you were in an S&D lobby and they heard you talk. They talk hella shit to you. It'd be like, you know, it'd be brutal for any kid to just go on that voice chat and just speak, man. It's just terrible. But that was back in the day. Now it's different.
Yeah.
Even though, but in my case, yeah, I was just scared. I was pretty afraid. And nowadays, I can talk some shit, but like, I don't know. Like Bruce said, BO2 was just awesome to have, interactions with random people on there to troll or to, just make jokes randomly and all that stuff. I mean, it was just the best of times to be in that situation. I mean, oof, BO2, search and destroy, just, YouTubers. This You just meet random YouTubers, and well, for the most part, I didn't play multiplayer that much for BO2 because, well, online because, well, I didn't have internet a lot that day, so
Yeah.
I would mostly play offline. But I will say though, from the times I did hear like a lot of people would talk shit and do all that. And it was still kind of funny. And then like 2016, like 15, that's when I went back in BO2 because around that time a lot of people were going back to that game and playing it. So
Yeah.
that was fun too. But I was gonna say, like, yeah, I mean nowadays like multiplayer, you can like see that it's died down, right, Bruce?
Yeah.
And why do you think that is? Why do you think like multiplayer nowadays isn't like the way it used to be?
Because it was cheating mainly.
Mhm.
Cheating
Yeah.
and the hackers.
Hmm.
Just because like they've made it less fun, and I think there's become a bigger, skill gap when it comes to like going against other people.
Yeah.
Because like you kind of, or I don't know, I guess it depends on the type of person you're trying to play as, per
Hmm.
se, right? But I do think that to some degree that you can't, if you actually, I guess, oh, did it get disconnected?
Huh? No,
Or
I died.
oh,
I died, bro.
oh, okay. I thought I disconnected. I was like, damn, bro, it's crazy. No, but like I was saying, I think like to some degree you have to be like kind of good to kind of enjoy COD. The other side of the coin is you
Mhm.
just don't care. You just kind of just have fun with it. I mean,
Mhm.
I've kind of had that mentality now just
Mhm.
because it's been, because I know for a fact that like for example me like having that supposed what's the word, dream
Mhm.
per se of like
Yeah.
getting a nuke or a nuclear, I guess, metal slash score streak, right?
Mhm.
And nothing wrong with like actually not having it, but there's like quite a large majority. I wonder like how much is the like percentage, right? Of like
Mhm.
maybe I should look it up real quick just to like what is the percentage of COD players. I can't even spell players right. We got a nuke. Okay, so oh wow. So okay, this is just based on Reddit 4 years ago, but it says that they think about 5%.
Mhm.
Now I'm gonna look at the recent one, which was posted 2 months ago, right? And it doesn't really say anymore. It doesn't really say like a good percentage. I think this one's just discussing like how does one, it says every second I see at least one player with a nuke calling card. This is supposed to be the hardest challenge
Mhm.
yet. There's a lot of players who got it. I didn't get one, neither was I close to getting one. Max kills without dying is 21. KD is 1.3. What is this matchmaking? Okay,
Mhm.
so let's just give it the benefit of the doubt. Let's say it's like actually like 5%, right?
Yeah.
Right? I think maybe would be viable, right? But obviously you gotta kind of think about the, I guess, the ratio of that too. But yeah, I'd
Mhm.
say roughly 5%. 5%
Yeah.
would probably be a good, and obviously that's quite a minute population if you really think about it. But at the same time, like a lot of people get it multiple times, but that's because they're they're good or something.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Like maybe one of these days I'll probably actually get it through a game and whatnot. But that's still kind of, I think, kind of a ways away before that goes down. Just because my skill gap while playing ain't that good. Because like we get into lobbies with like Ivan, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And obviously that shit is like holy crap, bro. We are not where we're not in this guy's level.
No,
And
yeah.
nothing wrong with that, obviously. But like I say, we're like, damn, bro, getting
Yeah,
swole.
no, Ivan's really good. Yeah, props
Yeah,
to him, man. He
yeah,
just knows how to play.
yeah, go for him, bro. Because like I don't know how he does it.
Yeah, I don't know either. He's really good, but good for him. Good for bro.
Yeah, bro, fucking way to show off, bitch. No, that's
uh,
actually be like trying to be like,
yeah,
yeah, good for you, bitch. Fuck,
yeah.
save some for the rest of us. Just kidding. Ivan plays really well, and quite frankly, we could. I mean, maybe just me. I will probably never get to a skill level, but maybe I could get a nuke. I don't know.
I don't know, maybe one day I'm gonna have it one day. But I guess for the last question I have for the Call of Duty subject, right?
Uh,
Is if you think that if Call of Duty hadn't done like the changes it did now, like it clearly has now died off because like earlier the question I asked you, because multiplayer kind of sucks nowadays. Do you
yeah,
think that if they were more based in the trying to entertain more of the fans than to try to take their money from their wallets, do you think that Call of Duty would be as popular as it was back then, or do you think it'd be the same thing?
yeah. I think it's kind of well. I think partly just because the cosmetics is okay. I should probably say this lightly. The cosmetics is kind of fun, but
Hmm.
it does become a problem when it kind of seems to be like you know
Hmm.
some of it does kind of seem pay to win, and then obviously it doesn't help
Yeah.
that they don't fix their some of their servers and whatnot, and it kind of leaves a lot of the fan base kind of like up in arms just because it's like, well, we want to enjoy your game, but like at the same time, like you're not helping the cause here.
Yeah.
It was kind of upsetting because we try so hard and yet, or like we try to have fun and obviously distract ourselves somewhat, but at the same
Yeah.
time, it's like it's not helping.
Nah, yeah. No. It's I don't know. I guess maybe this come I'm not trying to be biased, but the just the new day and age of how Call of Duty is, especially, it's just I don't know, man. I don't know what happened to this once beloved franchise. Like I
Yeah,
really do miss having to go into multiplayer, talk my shit, record that moment,
yeah,
and going into zombies, enjoying how round based zombies is, and just not having these like a bunch of shit on my screen, which BO6 changed that. They gave us the option in the settings to select how we want our HUD at,
mhm,
but just a lot of weird changes that I see a lot from like just multiplayer and zombies that
yeah,
I don't agree with, but at the same time some people like them, and it's the companies like in the game's direction that they
yeah.
want to go
Like
with.
they want more, money compared to like, trying to actually make a good product.
Yeah, I mean, I really hate that mindset that they're more than happy than to make like, oh, let's just make a quick buck, then make a entertaining game that could make them get millions of dollars from that. Like, for instance, an example like Elden Ring,
Yeah,
that became like a very fan favorite game. a lot of people loved Elden Ring, bro. Like a lot, and it, that game got Game of the Year, if I remember correctly, and the game also like I forgot how many copies it sold. I should probably look that up, but yeah, I mean a lot of people enjoyed Elden Ring because there was passion behind that game. Like a
Yeah.
lot of people loved it because like the developers cared what the fans wanted, especially Souls type of fans. I mean, like if Call of Duty or Activision just mostly focused on how to make their game good and to make it like Modern Warfare 3, I think Call of Duty would be in a different like space right now.
Hmm.
I do like to blame Fortnite for messing up Call of Duty as well. But at
Yeah.
the same time, you know, you gotta look at Activision too. They messed up their game as well. So it's just a shame, man. It's sad to see how this game, you know, that I once loved a lot, that had a lot of passion for, just
Hmm.
die off like that. It's so sad to see that. But a lot of people were hyped about BO6, right?
Hmm.
And you were like very hyped for BO6, right?
Yeah.
I was hyped for it too, and especially zombies. I think a lot of people were excited for zombies more.
Yeah.
And so far the zombies is okay, right? You think it's pretty good?
I think it's better.
I think it's a whole lot better than what we've been getting these past few years.
No, like okay, personally, zombies
It's a
wise,
good
I
thing.
think it's been the most playable and
Mm,
actually fun compared to a bunch of the other stuff.
yeah.
Because I think this is the first time in a long time where we've actually been enjoying playing like zombies and whatnot.
Yeah.
Because it's just
True,
been
true.
like I said, it's just been fun. Like you could literally hop into any of the three. Obviously, Liberty Falls is like the number one most replayed map from what I've seen.
Hmm.
But like, there's so much fun stuff to do with the other, the other two maps, and obviously we're gonna get another one in a couple days. Like,
Yeah, like
hopefully it's running smoothly though. I'm kind of hoping because the situation with California is kind of crazy. But we
yeah.
may not get into that one. But
Yeah,
if
no.
you don't know, then you don't know. Look it up. It's better for you to just see what happened. Although maybe by the time this goes out, there'll probably be no news. No, actually, there may be news about it. Who knows? No,
Yeah.
but this is the
I mean,
first time where I think the zombies has been really fun and semi enjoyable because you could play this shit casually, and then obviously you could add some difficulty or stuff. Like obviously, a lot of people's complaints, especially for this map in particular, was insane to me. Like I mean, we had this discussion prior about um how practically that people were complaining that it didn't look good, not many vibrant colors, not really standing out. Like we get it, bro, but like it's really it's barely kind of beta. You kind of just need to relax a little bit.
yeah, I mean, this
Wait.
map reminds me of Nuketown. I'm not Nuketown, Estate Transit a lot.
Really?
I don't know. Yeah, it reminds me of Transit a lot. Just without the bus.
uh
Just without the bus. Yeah, yeah. It's a map that you can chill back and not take serious, you know?
yeah.
Yeah.
And that's really good for like the casual fan because obviously you could make it hardcore with that enhancer over there that you're
Hmm.
near.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
obviously you want to take it easy. Yeah, you can do that. No big deal.
Yeah, I do like that in this game for BO6, zombies. They give you options on what you want to do with the game mode, you know? For instance, the like he just mentioned, the rampage, if you want to spice it up a little bit, you can go into like a harder rounds in the early rounds, or you can just go on full rampage in the later rounds. And if you want to turn it off, I think you can just go back to it and just turn off the fucking thing. And I like that they give you that option.
Yeah,
It's nice that they do that, and they also like given the that option of directed mode or just casual mode. If you just want to play zombies just normally, round based zombies, you can do that. But if you also just want to like directed mode, like if you want to do the Easter egg, that's what you're trying to aim for. That's what that option is. But you can do that for casual, in my opinion. I don't get why you would go on directed mode, but that's why the option's there if you want to just do the Easter egg.
yeah,
Um, I just like that. I did like that BO6 gives you that option to do what you want to do. Yeah, it's good. It's good that they brought back round base.
yeah,
It's good that they brought that back. I
yeah,
don't think we need to explain why it was shit back in the day, bro.
yeah, yeah. Vanguard. Look up
Yeah,
videos about Vanguard. They'll tell you everything. Specifically
it's
from uh, not sponsored. It's Rolf Waffles. Yeah, me trying to make sure not sponsored though.
not sponsored, Chad.
Good guy, just not sponsored though. I want to tell like one more thing before I guess I cut the recording here. Let's talk about like genres people cannot get into.
Mm.
Okay, it's because like obviously there's different categories when it comes to it, right?
Yeah.
But like I kind of think now I could be very wrong with this one, right?
Yeah.
But why is it that like rap or have you ever thought about how like rap and country are like some of the genres that people just refuse to go into?
Really?
Well, think about it, right? A lot of like let's say rock, alternative, I could be wrong, right? But I think there's a good majority that don't want to go into rap, right? Even though, right, I do think that to some degree there is like a lot of music that kind of gets influenced from said whatchamacallit genres, because like I found this post, right?
Yeah.
And it had like let me tell you some of the artists. So it had like the Deftones, Radiohead, the Cardigans, the Cranberries, right?
Yeah.
And I kind of look at that stuff, right? And then like the tweet was like, oh, why can't people just get into rap or like or the because there was a TikTok post, right, that says, oh, I'll listen to rap with you, and then you put rap, and then just go. It's just all those artists that I list, and then same thing. Like the person was like, why are so many people allergic to rap music, right? And like I'm reading some of the. By the way, this is me reading the replies. This isn't me, right? I'm gonna read it in the list. So practically one put, it's ghetto trash. It's ass.
Yeah.
Someone they don't listen to lyricism. They focus on the actual beat or sound. They act pretentious and then proceed to post the most mainstream rock. Someone put racism. Someone did try to put like an explanation. They said, why is it so hard for y'all to accept that some people don't like rap music? Like I listen to Eminem, but it's not. That's about as it's not that deep. Man, I was dyslexic for that one. I think I was reading that from, but that's about it. It's not that deep.
Yeah, I mean it's not that deep.
But I mean, technically you still listen to rap. But I kind of get if you don't get into like the other genres, right? Of it.
Yeah.
Right. You kind of go to the same thing of country music as well. Right. It's like you may not like the way like it sounds, or like maybe the certain type of country you're listening to isn't good. Because like, okay, as far as I'm concerned, the recent country music that's been popping off, and I could be again very wrong on this one, has been like sorority type drinking type of country,
Music,
which isn't bad, but I'm pretty sure there's like obviously other country artists, but like a lot of people also forget that there's a lot of other subgenres to you know, there's other subgenres to it.
Yeah.
Similar to like, you know, rap. For example, like I bet a lot of them don't know that like, okay, I'm gonna bring up this name because I know for a fact that it may be kind of controversial, maybe not really controversial, but I think the way I'm gonna explain it might be. But I think XXXTentacion was one of the ones that introduced a new type of metal, which was trap metal.
Oh yeah, he did. He introduced like a very like I don't know how to even say it. He introduced a new wave of music. It was just so
Yeah,
different from whatever other
yeah,
rappers were doing. Yeah, it's
yeah. And
just
don't get me
different.
wrong, like I used to not like trap metal, but then I started listening to a few, and I was like, you know what, I could actually get with this just because I like the way it sounds. Now, obviously, if I wanted to get deeper into the lyricism, I think I could, but I would need to listen to more artists. But I do think, like, you know, there is a fine line where it could actually work. You just gotta find like the right artist, and then find the right, you know, pathing and rhythm with them. But I ain't gonna lie, I think it's fun to listen to other subgenres of like different music.
Yeah.
And same thing with country. Like, there's a goth country style. Obviously, there's like, you know, the ones from like the ranch and whatnot. You know, what else? Obviously, the country girl music. You know, it's 1:15. My little. You know, there's
That
a
one I
lot.
do like.
Let me see. There's obviously like Nashville country rock. Like I mentioned, gothic country. There's alternative country apparently. Obviously regular country. There's something called cowpunk. What is cowpunk? I'm curious for that. There's country rap. Country blues. Obviously, kind of was it Western swing? There's one called honky tonky. So like there is like other alternates. So obviously you don't have to stick to like the mainstream like stuff that you kind of see and whatnot. You could try to listen to the other subgenres and try to go from there. And you find your sound. But I don't know. I think it's interesting though. Maybe a lot of people are just like very comfortable with just listening to like the music they listen to. And I ain't gonna lie, I've gotten to the point now where like I would try to listen to other genres just because I do think that it gets boring when you listen to the same type. Like, don't get me wrong, we all have our favorites, and obviously we're gonna go back to some of our favorites. But to a degree, you kind of want more variety because sometimes when you're already listening to it a couple times in a row, you kind of get tired of it and you want something fresh. Then you put it aside for a while and then boom, you let the other genre music. Bro, I have like different music in rotation. Like, no joke. Like, okay, I'm gonna not that I'm gonna expose myself here, right? But look, obviously I do have my rock, right? But then obviously I do kind of obviously listen to like my what you would call it, country, right?
Yeah.
I do have my Mexican music. What was the other one? Country music. It was. I do listen to hip hop and rap, right? Man, this is the funny part, right? I actually do listen to some Asian music, Korean and Japanese.
Yeah.
Just because I don't know why, bro. I just like the way it sounds. Like, I don't understand anything except for like some of the English lyrics they'll sprinkle in.
Yeah.
And then I just listen to them like, hey, yo, it's kind of nice.
Suki Suki
Yeah.
Lai.
Oh, bro, it's been a while since I listened to that band.
Yeah.
They do numbers though, for real. Anyhow, but like, obviously like anime, like it tends to like be kind of wide. Like I try my best to listen to other, you know, other music because you know you kind of tend to get bored if you listen to the same thing over and over again, unless like there's like a certain sound that you're not like sick and tired of, you know, that you can listen to all day every day. Then you know, good for you, right? But like sometimes you just need to mix that baby up.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah, you have to mix it up a bit. Yeah. I mean, for me for like genres that I don't like. Um, I don't know. I guess country. Yeah. I don't know. I try to get into like some country songs, right?
Yeah.
And I don't know. Like I just couldn't get to it. Like I just couldn't
Yeah, maybe we just
fucking
need to
get
find the
into
right one.
it. Yeah, probably. I might have to find the right
Nah,
ones.
I ain't gonna lie. I think once you find one song, I think that's when you'll be like, okay, you'll go
Yeah, but
like
I didn't.
down that route.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, he'll probably put me on, but I didn't know people hated rap. I thought rap was like this big genre of music that people love, man. You know, I see it almost everywhere on Twitter. Like people hype up like these rappers and artists sometimes even when there's like shit going on with them. Like these people love their music. I used to think rap, hey, or hip hop was like these. It was this big thing, you know.
Yeah. Some of
But
the edits
I
go
this is
hard, especially with the rap songs as well.
yeah, yeah. I mean, that's surprising to me that there's people that don't like that, um, because it's it's a very popular genre, and I do like rap. I do like hip hop music, and I do think that some songs are good, some are not good. Some are they're pretty good. Um, I will say though that aside from country, there's not really another genre that comes to mind that I don't really like.
Let's talk about a few artists we hate.
A few artists,
Yeah,
a few artists I do not
Imagine
like.
Dragons.
Oh, Imagine Dragons.
Bro,
Okay.
I hate their music. I like there was only like one song I was kind of okay with.
Yeah.
That was the one of like fuck it, Radioactive. That's what it was called. I thought it was okay, and then Philip decided to overplay that one song they made with JID.
Yeah.
Every time we got into the car, bro. That song we play.
Radioactive.
No, not Radioactive. Not Radioactive, the other one. The one with JID. I forgot what it was called. It was like for, I think, it was for a game I think it was made for. I forgot which one.
Mhm.
I would have to look it up. Let me see, Imagine the immigrant song. That's not what I want.
But just quick before he does, I just
Yeah.
quickly wanted to mention uh my dislike for
No.
art, like my like least favorite artist or rapper. Um, uh, I remember like he used to be like very popular, but now he kind of died off. Lil Xan, I remember he made one good song, and then
Yeah.
like afterwards he was like, that's like he just yeah he just stopped making music, and then the one album that he put out was trash, bro. He made one good song and that's it, bro. Yeah, and I don't know, like that dude was just he wasn't that good to be honest. But he made one good song and that was pretty much it. And then Lil Pump also was now bringing him up. Yeah, he was also like a guy who did one good song. Like he did a pretty good song because it got him to 1 billion views. But that's about it. And he really didn't like afterwards didn't like reach my I guess my attention because like he was just kind of like he fell off type of thing. Yeah. But yeah, most SoundCloud cloud rappers I just don't really like nowadays
Yeah.
because just realized that these guys weren't that good.
Yeah. They're just a
Yeah,
product of their time.
yeah, of that time. Yeah, the interesting time that they were in. I will say the one SoundCloud rapper that I did really like was Juice World, and he passed away, very young. I think I'm a little older than him now. He died like I think in he was in his 20, like 21, 20. Like, yeah, he died very young. He was a very young kid, man. Like, this dude was, I mean, this dude was making music, making bangers, man. This guy was just, out there in the world. But then after what happened, it was all sad from then. And then his girlfriend, his ex-girlfriend, I should say, what a fucking bitch, a complete bitch. She legit is just a horrible, yeah, horrible ex. Like, she did not like him pretty much. But
Oh yeah, by the way, the song was called Enemy. It was made for League of Legends, bro. I hated that song so many times. Bro, like no joke, like it. Oh, God. Bro, like every time I heard that song, bro, I was like, not good. Not good, my friend. You could have done better, eh?
good, my friend.
Bro, because I ain't gonna lie, I'm not gonna sing it just because I don't want it. I don't want it to get stuck in our heads.
Yeah, yeah.
I recommend chat you do not listen to it. I don't want it stuck in your head, annoying you. But yeah, I did not like that song or the band. GID's good, not Imagine Dragons. Then there's Coldplay. Actually, I don't like Coldplay.
That's cool.
You know what's funny? My aunt,
Really?
but yeah, I don't like Coldplay.
Oh,
Bro, like they sound so generic to me.
yeah.
I like how my aunt had invited me to go to, or was, I think my sister told me, oh, maybe chance let our aunt, I could be wrong by the way with all the details, that our aunt invites us to a concert like that. I'm like, yeah, nah, I'm okay. Save the money for March or something. Go.
Yeah.
Like, let me know when a better artist is there.
Yeah.
An artist I actually care about. But
That's the one I do want to watch.
one that I want to watch, live, breathe. No, but
Yeah,
honestly, yeah, I did ask, but I don't. Hopefully, ain't the one for me. I don't know who else annoys me. Miley Cyrus.
Yeah,
As soon as I die. Nah, it's just that okay. I think my only gripe with like Miley Cyrus was, man, this is gonna sound kind of bad on my end, but uh, the herself, the like I don't. What's the name of that song? Because I don't want to sing it. Fuck it, I gotta look up Miley Cyrus now. Myri. Flowers. Yeah, I didn't like that song because I kind of felt like it was kind of, I don't know, it to me it kind of seemed kind of disrespectful to whatchamacallit, Bruno Mars, because like, yes, you could love yourself, but like the whole point of like Bruno Mars song is just like, I guess his like, whatchamacallit, how he regrets, I guess. Was it, I don't know, I guess it's more impactful. I kind of came up with a random like fan theory that's like Flowers is actually just the chick that Bruno Mars like the chick that left Bruno Mars. She's doing whatever she wants now.
they just do whatever they want.
Well, obviously, because they're broken up, right? Because
yeah.
But nah, I don't know. I don't know. Every time it's still something like,
Yeah, I mean, I will say though, like in rap and hip hop, you can't just talk about like you fucking bitches or like you getting money and like you gangbang and all that. You can't like just say that on repeat. Especially like female rappers too. Like you can't talk about how much like men they fuck
sexy red.
or like
Cardi
the
B.
amount of like the dick they suck or how much their pussy is worth. Like they can't. Just
Yeah, like you have to evolve.
Yeah, like I think this is a very controversial person I'm gonna bring up, but Kanye West.
Yep.
He didn't just stick to, oh yeah, money, gang bang, doing drugs and that. Like, no, man, his music, like, yeah, like human beings in the mob. What's a mob to a king? Like his music is so different, man. Kanye's music is like I think he's been like always saying like, "Oh, I'm the greatest of all time," and this and that. And he could earn that name because he makes some really good music, and his lyrics they're pretty good, you know. And the most of the songs I've listened to of his, like I like some, and there's some I just nah, not for me, you know.
Yeah,
But the dude is talented. He knows how to make beats. He knows how to write his own shit. Like the dude is talented. Like, and he doesn't just talk about the same bullshit every time. Well, most of the time he ventures out. He reaches other stuff.
yeah.
I,
And I should
I,
get
I
Jug.
yeah, you should. But I wanted to ask, what is your like for like when it comes to like you go on YouTube, right?
Yeah.
Like, what is like the one song, like in one song genre do you like to listen to, or I guess just music? Yeah,
Like, are you talking about like this would be a
just off like
banger
once.
100% of the time, or like
Yeah, like something like you just when you load up YouTube, you want to listen to a song, you just type it out, like the first one that comes to mind.
slow chemical? Yeah. What's the name of the band? I forgot. Slow Chemical by Finger 11. That's the old Kane theme song.
Oh.
The all right, I'm not gonna get copyrighted for it, so imagine just I sing it so good. I sound like the artist. Crazy. It was like every intuition fails to find its way as the whole begins to burn out. Find this way as the flame returns. Bro,
Damn,
like I
those.
love that song, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
That song to me is like
I might
so
have to listen to. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, because like that song to me is like it just sounds so cool, especially the first couple seconds, just hearing the guitar hum, just like
Hmm.
slowly. Which, by the way, it was actually a song for the Punisher as well, the first Punisher
Hey.
movie. So you hear the slow guitar hum, and then the drums just hit. And it kind of repeats a little bit, for like I think 2-3 times. And bro, just that song to me is just so epic. Just because I know for a fact that would just grab people's attention immediately,
Hmm.
right? And I just think about that, and I'm like, bro, I know that shit will turn heads whenever somebody walks in. And
Yeah,
then,
it's not. How many views does it have? The song?
well, that depends because there's like so many different people that have like uploaded it. Uh,
Yeah.
from their official page, which they made a visualizer for it, got
Hmm.
1.3 million views. There's one with Kane's Titantron, 5.7. There's one here, the one I'm currently listening to is 4 mil. There's one from Finger 11, which is older,
Hmm.
1.1 million, right?
Hmm.
Uh, so I mean, it's got quite a bit of views. I'd say about close to 10.
Hmm.
Or I know it's not close to 10. Y'all could math the math, but pretty decent amount. And I'd say that's like one of the more epic ones. Now, the other one I would possibly say, like, if I were to like, you know, think of a song, right? Ooh, fuck. I'm trying to think because legit, Slow Chemical's the only one I can think of that comes in my mind. Comes to mind when listening to music.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? I'll just stick with Slow Chemical because there's like no other songs that like pops up. What about you?
A song comes to mind uh when I load up YouTube is gotta be And this is like just a weird type of song, to be
Yeah,
honest, because it's like nobody would expect to listen to this type of song. It's I think I have it on my YouTube playlist. Hold on, let me check. Bang, bang. Oh my god, the zombies. Uh, uh, it's called After Dark.
oh, that one, I remember that
Yeah,
one.
yeah. I just like how it sounds, man. This is
Yeah,
like, well, it's not an oldie song, Chad. It's just it's a song that it's. I don't know. I don't know why I like it so much. It's just so good. It has like a different feeling to it. I haven't really kept up with the lyrics so much. I just like to listen to it because it feels like something new, something different.
yeah,
And yeah, After Dark is definitely just one I just jump into. But usually when I look up like a music just to listen to, like a song, I pull up my YouTube song list. It's on my playlist and you just on my YouTube channel. Like anytime I want to listen to music or anytime like I'm streaming, sometimes I want
yeah,
to listen to music in the background. I put on that playlist and it's like a variety of like different types of music. I mean, if you guys ever check them out, you see like the most randomness of fucking music in that playlist. It's like everything's there. For me, music is like a weird thing because I listen to anything, everything. Like
yeah,
there's some stuff I like, right? And I might put on that playlist, and then there's stuff that I might not like, and I don't put it there. But like, I listen to almost anything. It's weird for me for music. I
yeah.
just play that playlist, man, and that's it. Yeah. And I wanted to like talk about just for like really quick, just to end it off, right? Um, me and you, Bruce, we use our backgrounds for our videos for like like music, right? So like the people who's watching, can be like, oh, that's a pretty cool song aside from the video. I wonder what that song is, and they'll check on the description. They'll ask, and we'll tell them or not. Um, do you always? I want to test, like, do you always like pay attention to the song, to the genre, to the song of the video, or do you like just put whatever? Like, let's
Uh,
say a video
hmm,
that you recorded, let's say like Call
yeah.
of Duty right now. Do you pick a random ass song, or do you pick like a specific song that would fit with the video, like the same genre with the video?
Ooh. Are we talking about while editing videos or?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Uh,
When you edit and you post a video like that, yeah.
hmm. I
Do you
don't
pay
know,
attention
cause
to that stuff or nah?
presently no. I do have like a set like number of like songs I use, but that's because like the genre that you know the genre that we or the category that we play in or use for our videos is mainly like funny mode. So I kind of try to go for the casual, obviously adding a little bit, you know, more serious, obviously. But I don't know. I think if I did try to make it like genre based, I would definitely try to make stuff more intense. But as of right now, no, I don't use a specific song or genre to
Mm-hmm.
amplify the video. Or maybe it's also just because I'm kind of limited when it comes to the song selection.
Yeah,
Just because obviously we can't use certain songs
yeah,
because we
because
could
of
get
the copyright.
copyrighted, or we there's like a lot of music that we have to make sure that we had tagged the creator, or we had, you know, we got to make sure that this is linked and this is linked, and you know, it tends to just, you know, bubble up. And like I said, I just kind of stick with the ones. Obviously, there's every once in a while I'll find a song that I think will fit for the video, but it's kind of hard to find when we're trying to create content and trying to, you know, find some music that's like royalty free, you know, non-copyrighted. That way we could, you know, make the video better,
Yeah,
per
yeah.
se.
Yeah, like you said, you don't pay too much attention, but you just pick the song that would, like, you know, it's just mostly what everyone uses, right?
Yeah,
Just the entertaining type of stuff. Yeah, yeah. I get that. Yeah. I mean, me, um well, I try to focus on that stuff because at least in my head, I can't just put whatever. Like, I could be making a video essay, and if I put like that like Vanna's background music, it would just sound terrible.
yeah,
And it would depend on what type of video I'm making. So that's why you have to pay attention on that type of stuff. I think it's when it's most important when you do type like that type of shit. So, and when it comes to like commentary or video essay type of videos, I do think it is important to see what type of songs that you're gonna put in that video, especially like the type of genre. Like if you want to put like some, you know, like some scary shit or something like that, right?
yeah,
You can just put it on the video and it would fit the video because you're talking about something scary, let's say. So that would work. If I'm doing like a satire video, you know, let's say like a funny moments, you know,
yeah,
gaming video, I put some Vanos background music. That's when I can put it there because it sound good. But I definitely do try to like see the type of music I want to put in my videos because back in the day, I was always interested to see like what did that guy, you know, what song did he use? Like, because the YouTuber would put like a song in the background, and I'd be very interested to see like what song he used on there because it sounded pretty good, the song. Sometimes they would put it on the description or in the comments, sometimes they wouldn't. Sometimes I would have to find out from other people that are commenting. Sometimes I would just give up and not look for it anymore. Sometimes I would, or if I was really interested in that song, I would just look at it, like research and do all that shit.
yeah,
Um, I, I, like I said, I try to like put like a very, I try to put like the songs that fit with the video. I try to like, even though sometimes it could be just a bunch of randomness. I at least want to try to put some songs that people will probably enjoy and songs that people will probably go and be like, "Oh, I want to listen to that back again. I want to see what that song is." So it's more of like that thing of yeah, just keeping the people entertained with alongside with the video. Yeah, it's definitely like that for me. But yeah, I mean, I always try to look into that stuff. Oh, phone.
oh. That if I die this round, this will cut off the video right here. Fucking, I actually almost died there.